last year I had a chance to check out the Huawei MediaPad M5, both the 8.4-inch version and the 10.8-inch M5 Pro. Very good offerings from Huawei premium Android tablets. So when Huawei reached out to me to check out their all-new MediaPad M5 Lite, I quickly jumped on it. Now the things that stand out to me are great build quality, excellent Full HD display, the fact that it comes with the pen, and the fact that it doesn't break the bank. Hey everybody, it's Andrew, and this is the Huawei MediaPad M5 Lite. Coming up. Now you can pick up the MediaPad M5 Lite over at Amazon. I'll put my affiliate link below, and of course if you do go through my link, I will be getting a small commission, which certainly helps out this channel. That helps me make more videos. Now the other thing, in an interest of disclosure, Huawei sent this over for my review. I'm not being paid by Huawei. I'm not being sponsored by Huawei. Huawei's not seeing this video before it's being released, so just so you know. And once I'm done with this review, I am sending it back to Huawei. Now before we get to the unboxing, here's a quick rundown of the specs. You're looking at a 10.1-inch IPS LCD display. It's got a resolution of 1920 by 1200. It's powered by the HiSilicon Kirin 659 chipset. It's a mid-level chipset. We'll go over that in a little bit. You can get it with either 3 GB of RAM with 32 GB of onboard storage, or 4 GB of RAM with 64 GB of onboard storage, which of course is expandable via the MicroSD card slot, which supports up to 256 GB MicroSD cards. It's got optional LTE, Bluetooth 4.2. Of course, it's got Wi-Fi, GPS, and it's got some pretty awesome premium sounding Harman Kardon branded speakers. They sound fantastic. We'll go over that later on in this video, but that's enough for the specs for now. Let's find out what you get inside the box. Let's open it up. Now this has some pretty nice packaging. We'd expect nothing less from Huawei, who does a really nice job in terms of presentation. Now, having a look at this for the first time, holding it in the hand, the tablet feels really nice, has a nice feel to it as far as the weight is concerned. It also comes with that quick charge adapter. It's USB-C, and of course there's the cable, and it also comes with the M Pen Lite. It has 2048 levels of pressure sensitivity, uses one quadruple-A battery, and it also has a few extra tips. And rounding it out is a quick start guide and some warranty information. Now looking at the tablet, it really is a very premium look and feel, very nice all metal design, very high-end looking, and I gotta say I am impressed. Now for the ports, you get a 3.5mm audio jack. That's always fantastic to see. A USB-C port. You also get your SIM tray, which houses your microSD card slot, as well as some metal buttons, which have a really good feel and touch. And you get quad speakers, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. It sounds great. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Now we'll get to the display in a moment, but first I'd like to thank today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by LVL Go, your one-stop shop for Windows 10 professional OEM keys, Microsoft Office keys, Steam CD keys, mini games, and so much more. And they all come in at a fantastic price. And I have some great news, a special 21% discount code just for my viewers for Microsoft Office and Microsoft Windows 10 professional OEM keys. Ordering is easy and safe. Head on over to lvlgo.com for these great savings, and remember to use my discount codes and tell them Andrew sent you. Now when it comes to the display, you're looking at a 10.1-inch IPS LCD display. It has a resolution of 1920 by 1200. That's 224 pixels per inch, and it has a 74.9% screen to body ratio. And you will notice the bezels, although not terrible, you will definitely know they're there. Despite that, this is a very sharp display with really deep black, some nice vibrant colors, and it does get pretty bright. In fact, it's a very bright display at 430 nits, which is one of the best in this category. Really excellent for this budget-minded tablet, because this does come in at $299. Let's not forget that. And it covers the color gamut pretty well at 115% sRGB, which is really great, again, at this price point. This is a very nice IPS panel. There's no screen bleed, has some really nice viewing angles. It is a glossy display, so keep that in mind as well. And I love the fact that it does come with the pen. At this price point, that's a really nice value proposition. It has some really nice pressure sensitivity at 2048 levels, and it also does have a nice feel in the hand. It feels like a really nice pen, and that's a nice touch that they added to this. I found it good for taking notes, for sketching out artwork. This is great for the student. This is great for an executive who needs to take notes in a meeting. It's a nice all-around experience, good palm rejection as well. And I also loved using it for scrolling through web pages, really handy, really nice responsiveness. I'm very happy with this M Pen Lite. Now there is a fingerprint scanner on the front, and it did register my finger pretty much every time I used it. Setup was pretty easy, and overall I thought it was a pretty good experience. I would say 95% of the time it worked very well. The M5 Lite is running Android 8.0 Oreo, which is not the latest version of Android, of course. That's Android 9, and it's running the EMUI 8 skin. Also not the latest skin from Huawei. I'm not the biggest fan of EMUI. I've stated that in the past in other videos, and this is no exception. I just think it has a lot going on, a little bit of a learning curve, and it's just not for me. That's just my feelings on it. But having said that, everything seemed pretty smooth, very snappy, and very fluid, and that's always good on a tablet. Now, as far as performance is concerned, I would say it's okay. You're looking at the high silicon Kirin 659 chipset. That's a mid-level performer at best. It's not going to be a speed demon, so keep that in mind. But definitely go for the 4 gigabytes of RAM as opposed to the 3 gigabytes of RAM, and of course go for the higher storage capacity at 64 gigabytes as opposed to the 32. That's just my opinion, of course. You definitely want to go with the higher end specs with this. Having said that, everything is pretty smooth and fluid, and the gaming on this is okay, as well as the multitasking. Overall, this is a mid-level performer at best. But when it comes to longevity, the Huawei MediaPad M5 Lite really shines with that 7500 mAh battery. It did a whopping 13 hours and 18 minutes on my continuous web surfing test over Wi-Fi at 150 nits, and that is excellent. And this is a great choice for those parents out there for a long family outing in the car. Give it to the kids. It won't run out of juice anytime soon, and that's always great. Now, if you do need to plug in, it does charge pretty quickly, 2 hours and 2 minutes for a full charge, and that's thanks to that quick charge adapter supplied in the box. And speaking of kids, they have some great parental controls, and that's thanks to the Kids Korner app included with this tablet. It's really good for those parents who want to keep control of what the kids are looking at as far as what's on the tablet, web surfing and so forth, games they can play. It's a really nice environment for young kids, and that's a great choice for those parents out there. So this is the front-facing camera on the Huawei MediaPad M5 Lite. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Not bad for a tablet. This is pretty good actually. Now, as far as the rear-facing camera, it's a tablet. Let's keep that in mind. So you're not going to get the best quality, and that's pretty much what you see here. It's going to be mediocre at best. Not the best terms of sharpness. It's a little bit grainy in my opinion. Even on a nice sunny day where I took these photos, it's not going to be the best. But then again, we're really not taking too many photos or videos with the tablet. At least I don't. But again, I'm sure some of you might. So here's some examples. So this is the 1080p video. Now you're looking at 4 speakers. They're Harman Kardon branded, and they are fantastic. Excellent bass, really good volume, good mids. These are some really excellent premium sounding speakers. Let's give it a listen. I can feel it somewhere inside, haunting, like a drug I keep on wanting. There's a love that fits so perfect, it's hard to believe. There's a reason I hurt myself for you. So to wrap it all up, can I recommend the Huawei MediaPad M5 Lite? And the answer is absolutely. This is a great choice for those wanting a premium Android tablet but don't want to break the bank. You got a sharp full HD display, epic battery life, Kids Korner is great for the parents, the M Pen Lite is included at no additional cost, and I love its quad speakers, excellent sound. Of course, this is not a perfect tablet. There are some things that they can improve on in the next iteration, of course. Mediocre performance is one of them, and it's not the slimmest of bezels in terms of the display. But having said that, this is an excellent choice. I'm going to give it a score of 85%, making the Huawei MediaPad M5 Lite worth your money. So what do you think about this bad boy? The M5 Lite from Huawei, the MediaPad line, has always been a great premium Android tablet line. This is no exception. What I like about this comes in under $300. You're getting premium metal build here. You're getting that really beautiful full HD display, 1920 by 1200. The Harman Kardon branded quad speakers on this are fantastic. Really good volume, gets really loud. Love the fact that they included the 3.5mm audio jack on this. That seems to be a disappearing thing the last couple of years, but not on this. You get it. That's great. You got some fast charging thanks to that quick charge adapter included in the box. You got some really epic battery life on this. I'm really impressed on that front. And the performance, okay, was mediocre. It's not going to be blazingly fast. It's going to give you decent performance, decent multitasking. But again, if you want to look for better productivity or better performance, look to the M5 Pro that I took a look at last year. But most people don't need that, and especially if you're parents with kids, this is a fantastic choice, and that's thanks to that Kids Korner app that they do include on this. Really gives you some nice parental controls. I'm really happy with that. So this is a very nice tablet. I have no real qualms recommending this. In fact, I highly recommend it, especially if you're a parent with some small kids. You don't want to buy some cheap tablet and really not very good quality, lousy display. This really checks all the boxes. But I'm curious to know what you think. Let me know in that comment section below. So please hit the like button, please subscribe, please share this video. Don't forget to leave a comment in that comment section below. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if there's a device or something out there you think I should review. I'll do my best to try to make that happen. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, and of course my website, amdtechreviews.com. So until next time, this is Andrew from AMD Tech. See ya.